Hi, I'm Donnie DeFilippis here with Hometown TV, special edition of Off the Cuff. We're here in 2017 National Night Out at the Village Green. This is an event that brings the community and law enforcement together. We've been at this event now for 4 or 5 years, and it's going to be a fun night. We have a lot of things to do, so sit tight, and we'll get around to everybody. But first, before we start, I want to say that I want to dedicate this edition of Off the Cuff to Detective Matt Tarantino. Detective Tarantino would be here tonight. He would be getting interviewed by me tonight, and he would have had a lot to do with putting this event together, as he has in the past. But as most of you know, Detective Tarantino passed away 2 months ago in a tragic car accident while on his way to work. Detective Tarantino was did not only reach the law enforcement community here in Summit, but he reached the entire community here in Summit, and he is sorely missed. And we want to dedicate this night to him tonight. So with that, we'll catch you in a little bit, and hope we'll get around, see what's going on, and hopefully we'll have a good night.
I want to thank everyone, especially Judith and her great staff. I want to thank, obviously, the Summit Police Department, Sergeant Daly, all the Summit departments that are here, as well as all our local, state, county, federal law enforcement agencies that are here tonight to keep building that community feeling between law enforcement and the community. I always say Summit is really a triangle. It's the city, the police department, and the residents for us. And, you know, we really make a great team, and we've seen that every year, in and out.
I'm here with Kyle and Jackson, two recent graduates of the Summit Youth Academy. Kyle, tell me how your experience was with the Summit Youth Academy.
It was the best experience of my life.
The best experience of your life. That's pretty good, man. How many weeks did you go?
I went last year and I went this year.
So 1 week total, right?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the Youth Academy?
My favorite part was probably the emergency escape vehicles, the golf carts, because it was just fun to steer.
Emergency escape vehicles, and where did you guys get introduced to them?
Like, where were we?
Yeah.
Oh, we were at the high school parking lot.
High school?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and you guys went to the Real Academy too, didn't you? Make a class trip to the Real Academy?
Yeah, we did.
And at the Real Academy, Kyle, what did you guys learn?
Well, we learned that it's a lot of work to be a police officer, because we saw all the things that they had to do, and it's kind of incredible to see that they have to go through all that training.
It's definitely a lot of work. Do you think after seeing all this, you guys might want to be police officers when you get older?
Maybe. It seems pretty tense, but I think I can do it.
Well, if you graduated the Youth Academy, you're one step closer to being there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. Have fun tonight. All right, I'm here with Dominic and Anthony DeFilippis. These are my two sons. Anthony, what town do we live in? Summit. Very good. Anthony's 2 years old. Dominic, he's very much into superheroes. So, Dominic, do you like police officers?
Yeah.
Because they're the good guys, right?
Yeah.
And who is your favorite? Who's your favorite superhero?
Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah.
It's Hulk today. It was Spider-Man last week. Well, maybe we'll see some of those superheroes here tonight. They tend to show up at these events. Real quick, Dominic, who's your favorite police officer?
Daddy.
Ah, I knew it. All right. All right, guys, you have fun tonight, all right? Say goodbye.
Bye.
I'm here with Lenny Franchino, Rudy Garita, two recent hires here at Summit Police Department. We got an interview with them last year while they were in their khaki uniforms because they were recruits in the police academy. They are now on the road. They're on their own. They're driving the police car by themselves, answering calls, and protecting our city. I'll start with Lenny. Lenny, how has your experience been so far?
It's been really great. It's everything I could imagine it would be, and I think becoming a police officer is really the greatest opportunity I've had, especially working here in Summit. We get to really interact with the public, and we get to really help people every day. So it's been great.
All right, very cool, very cool. How long have you been on your own, Rudy?
I went on my own, I believe, the first week of April. We completed our field training.
First week of April. So now you were on my shift for April, May, June. We're talking 4 months.
Yep.
Now you were on nights, and now you're getting ready to switch and go to nights, and you're coming on days with us. How do you feel about your experience on days so far?
I love days. You know, you interact with more people, and you do a variety of different calls. You learn a lot. Going to nights, it's going to be a little bit different. You know, getting a little accustomed to the sleep schedule and everything. But working nights are a different creature. It's a different, and I'm excited.
Very good. What about you, Len? How was your experience on nights?
Nights are interesting. It's a good opportunity for proactive police work because the call volume's a little bit lower. So you can kind of go out and look for things yourself and try to keep yourself busy. But I'm excited for the change and to go to days. I think it's going to be different, but something I'm looking forward to.
Good. There's definitely a different, perspective when you're working nights and days. Different element you have to deal with. So it's good that you guys, when I started, it wasn't like that, and I kind of wish it was. I think it's a great idea that the schedule is the way that it is for these guys. They get to experience both days and nights, which is, would you say, is awesome, right? I mean, it's awesome that you get to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Okay, what's next for you guys? You guys have any plans in the future as far as what types of things you might want to get involved with extra, on top of just being a patrol officer? You guys interested in, I know we have bike patrol, we have opportunities for USERT, SWAT, being at the academy, all different things that we have in this department. You guys have any interests that you, off the top of your head right now, that you can think of?
Right now, I'm excited to see where my career takes me. We got a lot of opportunities, both Lenny and I, and I'm excited to see where we'll be in 5 years, and it's good times. I'm excited.
It's cool, just taking it day by day, huh?
Exactly, yep.
What about you, Len?
Yeah, like Rudy said, I'm just taking it as it comes. I definitely would like to get into bike patrol when the time comes. I think that'd be something I would really enjoy, riding the bicycle in the Central Business District, and it's always something I've been interested in.
It's one of my favorite parts of the job,
Right.
for sure. Well, guys, thanks for the interview. Good luck, and you can see these guys around. Lenny, Rudy, say hi to them. They're great guys. Standing here with Deputy Chief Don Nelson of the Summit Fire Department. Deputy Chief, I got a couple questions for you. One is National Night Out. What does it mean to you?
Well, what it means to me is it honors all the first responders from the city of Summit, especially the police department. You guys are extremely important to us, but it honors everybody, and it helps the community come out and recognize what we do. It gets other agencies out here to see what they do. So it's a pretty exciting night. You had the helicopter just land. Where else is that going to happen but in Summit,
One of the things that I think, just point out, a lot of people, when they talk about this night, it's a law enforcement night, law enforcement in the community. But the fire department also obviously is an integral part of keeping the city safe.
Absolutely.
And it's very awesome to have you guys here. We appreciate you coming out. You guys got the fire truck out there and everything. So, we want to say thanks on behalf of the police department for being here.
Well,
and
thank you very much.
As a Summit resident, I want to say thanks.
Oh, me too, because I live in Summit as well. It's great. We have a great relationship. You guys are getting a lot of new faces, so this is a good way for us to meet all the new guys. It's a good way for us as the fire department to show off our wares. We have our brand new fire truck and the ladder truck in the background. It's brand new. We just got it at the beginning of this year. So it's exciting. We have a spray house over there. All the little kids are spraying water at a fake house.
Yeah, my
They're
brother's
loving it.
planning on that.
We tried to hit a couple cops with the water, but you guys are too quick. So next time we'll get you, though. We'll get you next time.
Now there's a wet down, right?
Yeah, September 17th at the firehouse. It's to christen our new ladder truck. It's kind of a combination wet down, open house. We'll have a couple of functions going on. We'll recognize our new ladder truck, of course, and we'll give tours of the firehouse. We'll have some hot dogs, so it'll be a good day. And I think the car show's the same day. So go to the car show, swing by the firehouse as it starts around 1 o'clock, and see what we do. We'll show you what we do, so it'll be cool.
Deputy Chief, thank you very much.
My
Good to have
pleasure,
you. Thank
anytime. Talk to you soon.
I'm standing here with two of my shift mates, David Katiga and John Brunetto. John, not this year, but he has most years in the past. Dave, I'll start with you.
All right.
What is your favorite part? We've worked together now for almost 10 years now, right? I know I have one more year on than you, but you don't act like it. But I'm just kidding. Dave's had experience at other police departments as well before he came to Summit. So Dave, what's your favorite part about being a police officer here in Summit?
My favorite part is basically the community. It's just seeing how everybody, like they are today, gathered around, having a great time. I mean, the sense of community around here is phenomenal. I mean, I love this town, and I definitely plan on finishing my career in this town.
That's great. John, how about you?
Same thing, community. Also people that I work with, including yourself, Dave. Real good people, and the overall community and how involved we are and how much they give back to us. It's just tremendous.
Guys, you know, I hear stories from other police officers in other towns and from other departments, and every time I talk to somebody from another department, a lot of times I hear a lot of stories and I think to myself, we got it lucky. We got it really good. We have a great administration. We have a great town that we live in with great citizens. We really got it good and we got it lucky. And sometimes a lot of people in this town come up to us and thank us all the time, and I feel like we should thank them.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, like you were saying earlier, I do come from a couple of other police departments, and I will say I've seen what it's like on the other side. The grass is not greener. This is a phenomenal place to work. Like you said, the appreciation from the citizens is second to none. I mean, they really appreciate what we do. They appreciate us, and I mean, like I said, it's not even comparable.
John, when you have anything?
No, yeah, absolutely. I agree. Just driving around, you always get a wave, hello, bottle of water, anything you want. They're always so willing to help us or reach out to us or anything that we need just to make our day a little easier.
So you heard it here from 3 Summit police officers. Thank you to the City of Summit. Standing here with Carl Ganger from the Summit First Aid Squad. Carl, National Night is generally thought of as a night between the community and law enforcement and first responders. You being a part of the First Aid Squad, what does this night mean to you?
Well, I think it gives an opportunity to the squad to let the public know what we do and that we respond for no fee. And we're always there to help people. We run educational programs at our building, and it's just a way to get out into the community.
I can say from experience that I'm on medical calls as a police officer, and these guys do an amazing job. They don't get paid. They're volunteers. They do. We're there to make sure, if somebody needs assistance or CPR or something like that. When they show up, they're the pros. And I thank you, as a police officer for the stuff that you guys do, and as a resident too, I thank you.
Well, thank you. And it's a wonderful opportunity to serve the community, and we're always looking for volunteers. And
how would somebody go about being a volunteer if they were interested?
Well, they can either go to our website or they can come over to the building, and we'd be happy to give them a tour of the building. One of our officers or our training lieutenant or our personnel lieutenant would meet with them and start the process that way.
All right, so if you guys are interested in joining the First Aid Squad, head over to the squad building. It's on Summit Ave, right, or Elm, right?
1000 Summit Ave.
1000 Summit Ave, or visit the website, which is summitfirstaidsquad.com.
SummitEMS.org.
SummitEMS.org. All right, thank you very much. I'm standing here with Judith Josephs. She is the Director of Community Programs here in Summit. She's the woman behind the scenes. Everything, every event that happens here in Summit, she's behind it. So look for her and say thank you when you see her, because she does a lot of work.
We say thank you to you guys.
No, you always do, but we should be saying thank you to you.
It's such a great team effort on National Night Out, and I'm only the leader. I got a whole army of people, just like the chief has all of you, and together we put together a beautiful night of community, and it gets better and better and better.
It does.
We just help you share the fun.
Yeah, it does. Every year it seems to get better and better, especially remembering where it came from. It started out as nothing.
It started out in the parking lot of the police station, and as the Recreation and Parks Director, I said, these guys need a little help. And then it grew and grew and grew. Hey, look, you take care of crime, I'm in charge of fun. Put it together, we got National Night Out.
So I live in town, and there's events every Tuesday, every Thursday. There's always something like this going on.
Yes.
Now I have two young boys, 5 and 2 years old. So I realize how special it is for someone who lives in this town.
Different it is.
Yeah.
Not every town can do this. And the beauty of it is that this is from corporate sponsors, people that think enough about what we do in the city to compliment us by paying for this to happen. So it's not tax dollars. It all comes from corporate donations and advertising. So that makes it really special. And we just love doing it. And the kids are going to grow up knowing this. And our new community center that starts in just a couple of weeks.
Right around the corner from my house.
Your kids will have that benefit growing up in the beautiful new community center, and we're so grateful to the community that all contributed, because we raised $1.5 million. So I guess we're doing something right, Donnie.
Pretty good.
All right.
Very good. Judith, thank you very much. Thanks for the interview. Thanks for the night. Thanks for everything you do.
And thank you, because you're our partners in safety. We appreciate it.
I'm standing here with Keith Quietek, member of the Summit Police Department. Keith is all wet. He just got out of the dunk tank. Keith, what were you in there for?
The money goes to Madeline, all the proceeds tonight. So the people are throwing $3 for a ball and throwing in and get the fortunately dunk. Most of the police chief, me, and a couple other officers. So all the money proceeds go to her.
Now, Keith, you've been on the Summit Police Department for how long? How many years?
5 years.
5 years. What do you think?
Love it. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Like the community here?
Yes. That was the one that attracted me here. I love the fact that we have events like this where people can interact with the police on a normal. Cool.
Now, Keith has a background. He was an athlete. He played football, played baseball, played at the college level. So what are the chances of you maybe coaching in town?
Well,
have you ever thought of that?
I thought about it. I wanted to help out the youth. There's a lot of knowledge that I've gained, especially like you with wrestling, that I wanted to give to interact with the kids, especially football and baseball. Kids that especially want to try in college. That's one thing I want to react to. We have a coaching cop program where we help out with the football team. I'm on the sideline. Usually you see me in a coach's outfit, and I get to help and interact with the high school kids in that aspect.
So you're involved with the community. Yes. That's very good, very good. All right, Keith, well, what's your favorite part of being a Summit Police officer?
This event.
This event. Awesome. That makes sense.
I love the fact that we can come here, we get to have a dunk tank, raise money for a great cause. People get to have a good time and get to see exactly what we have to offer.
Pretty good turnout, I think we got tonight.
Absolutely, I believe. Yes, biggest one so far in my career.
Yeah. Well, Keith, thank you very much. I wish you luck, and I'll see you out there on the road.
Thank you, sir.
All right, buddy. All right, well, that brings us to the conclusion of the evening here, National Night Out. Want to thank everybody that came out, all the citizens, members of the community. Special thanks to the City of Summit, all the vendors that came out, all the members of the law enforcement community that came out. We had different departments here, different agencies were represented. The state police flew in the helicopter. We had a band here that was great. First Aid Squad, fire department, everybody. I know I'm probably leaving a couple people out, but everybody that made this event what it is. Sergeant Daly put a lot of work into this. I know this is a very special event for him. And like I said, this is all in memory tonight for Detective Matt Tarantino. I know he was here in spirit with us tonight, and he made it a great night for us. We all had a good time, and we'll see you next year.